Did you know that BDSM and kink are healthy outlets for aggression, imagination, and attention? Hi, welcome to the Partition, home of Kinky Wellness. My name is Dana Shergill, and I am a sexual wellness instructor that dives deep into all things kinky. I'm here to show why kinky sexual wellness deserves a rightful spot within the wellness conversation. So let's talk about it. Hey, and welcome back. It is a beautiful wintry day out where I am in Southern Ontario. I actually woke up to outside being covered in the first true snowfall of the year, clearly signifying the changing of the seasons, which is important because even the trees needed time to relax and rejuvenate throughout the year, right? But the real reason I'm excited today is because today is the first podcast of the month, and I can officially let you in on what the Partition has planned for 2024, which is the Kinky Wellness Summit. Now, I did make a mention on my Instagram about this, but I want to share with you more deeply on why this is so important. Now, we live in a world where wellness is at the forefront of our conversation. We have national days dedicated to wellness and companies bringing wellness into their workplace cultures. Yet, as we know, one crucial aspect still remains in the shadows, which is our kinky sexual wellness. Now, I want to recap again how kinky sexual wellness is different than the traditional sex ed that we've been taught. Kinky sexual wellness isn't just about the type of sex we want to have. It includes our sexual right to have a safe and judgment-free zone where we can learn about the mental, emotional, and spiritual elements of sex too. It's a space that makes us aware of the risks sex has as well as its depths. Kinky wellness encourages us to become more honest with ourselves, with our desires, wants, and needs, and how to communicate that to not only ourselves, but to our partner. It encourages us to explore inwardly to help bridge the gaps in our different personalities while learning to live in harmony with the good, the bad, the ugly, and the curious of ourselves. Kinky Wellness knows that you cannot copy and paste sex education and embraces that practicing safe sex means different things to different people. So regardless of where you fall on the kinky wellness spectrum, whether that's the soft and cuddly vanilla side or the hard and quote extreme side, the Partition understands that you deserve a wellness space that fits your needs. Which is why in February, the Partition is holding its first ever Kinky Wellness Summit. From Thursday, February 22nd to Sunday, February 25th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern, myself, along with 7 fabulous sexual wellness instructors, educators, and doctors, will give you the tools and knowledge to take back control on your sexual wellness and redefine your sexual life in just one weekend. The event is going to be held entirely online through Zoom, but don't worry if you can't make it to all the days. The event will be recorded and access will be available for up to 1 week after the summit has ended, because we want to make sure that you get the most value as possible. Know that the Kinky Wellness Summit is here to give you all the latest and greatest strategies, tools, and knowledge to enhance your intimacy, sexual communication, and sexual satisfaction, while covering the key sexual health topics that are often overlooked that you need to know. Of course, I will be there to teach you the basics of BDSM and kink more in depth, but I will also be leading each morning with different key aspects of why kinky sexual wellness is so important and how it can help your life, ranging from the importance of suffering to the importance of holding space. Ray Sharazuski will be co-hosting, and she is a certified sex educator and will be teaching a number of classes throughout the weekend that include sexual goal setting and mindfulness, pleasure anatomy, healing through trauma, erotic imagination through art, STI and stigma education, and anal play basics. Dr. Andrew, of course, will be back to cover a more in-depth class covering men's erectile health and shockwave therapy. Lala Loves will be teaching her more in-depth workshop on erotic audio and writing and how these can improve your health and love life. Marisa of Erotic Sex Museum will be covering contraceptive stigmas, and Dr. Carmen Schmidt will be leading our women's health workshop as well as the importance of cervical health. Our in-house RMT, Ryan Martin, will be teaching you practical massage and aftercare tactics that benefits both you and your partners. And our yoga teacher, Anurag Shergill, will be keeping us energized and flexible throughout the day. Each day is packed with thought-provoking, in-depth education that is going to carry you into the new chapter of your more sex-positive life. And between us all, we will showcase how this isn't your average wellness summit. Really, this is your chance and pivotal moment to embrace a healthier and more fulfilling life, because without giving attention to your kinky sexual health, you really aren't paying attention to your overall wellness at all. When you sign up to the Kinky Wellness Summit, you're really signing up for personal growth and empowerment. You're signing up to a safe and judgment-free zone where you can explore, question, and understand your sexuality and sexual health. We're here to show you that you can break free from societal shackles and stigmas and reclaim your sexual narrative with confidence and redefine what sexual normalcy is. We are giving you the sexual education that you need in your adulthood. Now, if you're thinking, hey, I'm not kinky, I don't need this, I'm here to say you do, though. Because from sexual anatomy to relationship dynamics to men and women's health and everything in between, it's aimed to give you the knowledge and insight to better equip you to make more informed decisions about your sexual health. The Kinky Wellness will give you practical tools for fostering healthy and communicative relationships, strategies to enhance your intimacy, give you a path on how to navigate sexual challenges, and what to include when building a foundation for lasting sexual satisfaction. And this is all regardless if you're in a committed relationship or exploring this on your own. It truly is an opportunity for you to embrace the diversity that sexual wellness has to offer you. Because our sexual health isn't something that is isolated. It's connected to our overall well-being, so discovering the links between the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical elements of it all is what's going to give you a more balanced, healthy, joyful sex life and life in general. And when it comes to your sexual health, you do need to be proactive about it. Don't wait for issues to come up when you know that you can do something to prevent them right now. The summit is designed to help you identify potential concerns early, and then we give you the solutions to help it. Even after the summit ends, you're still going to be part of a community that's committed to sharing resources, education, and advice to keeping you healthy, happy, and sexually free and liberated. And know when you step into the home of Kinky Wellness, you're entering a community of like-minded people who share your interests in sexual health and well-being. We are here for you. The Partition, home of Kinky Wellness, continues to create an environment where lifelong connections can be made and sustained. Seriously, guys, this is your chance to truly prioritize your sexual health and meet people who want to help you. At this point, you need to understand that not finding the right ways to communicate or act out your desires or wants will have a number of consequences on you, but let's just stick to 3 for now. I think the most obvious one is being unhappy and frustrated. It's annoying when we have something we want to say, but we don't know how to say it. And eventually, if we don't say it long enough, it's going to turn into resentment and regret, especially if you're someone who consistently prioritizes the needs of others over your own. Don't lead yourself down a path where you're going to end up feeling like you missed out on something. We each have sexual needs, wants, and desires. This is universal. Secondly, ignoring or not communicating our sexual wants and needs is going to impact our relationships, whether it's romantic or not. Having the inability to express your authentic self and communicate your needs will lead to misunderstandings and often unnecessary strains. The Kinky Wellness Summit wants you to be able to not only communicate what you want, but also what you don't want. A lot of us struggle to outline our boundaries and then stay firm on them. And the Partition wants to help you with that and show you how you can stay the most authentic version of you. Which leads me to the 3rd reason. Ignoring or not following your desires, dreams, or wants is going to hold up your personal growth, even in the sexual content way, right? Because it goes into your overall health and well-being. And sexual energy is creative energy, and we need to let it flow in order to let it grow. This is a necessary step when working on being a more self-actualized person. Most of us have been led to believe that our sexual health isn't that important, but it's integral to our self-development. And by attending the Kinky Wellness Summit, you're not only going to learn why, but you'll get the tools to excel in your own personal growth. And because this is a live event, you're going to be able to connect with our experts, ask questions, and get the answers that you need on the spot. We all want you to feel safe enough to have that meaningful conversation on topics that people have tried to suppress or hide in the past. I know talking about our sexual health can be nerve-wracking, let alone our sex life in general, but we want to be with you every step of the way. We want your first steps into kinky wellness, self-discovery, and holistic sexual health to be as easy and fun as it can be. So make 2024 the year you honor your health and honor yourself. Remember, your well-being is priceless. And right now, our ticket is only $369, and that's for 4 straight days of jam-packed education, lectures, and workshops with 8 leading experts. And it really is an unbelievably good price when you know that you're getting the most value as possible. And even further, investing in yourself through the Kinky Wellness Summit is going to change your life for the better. The price also includes the Kinky Wellness Manual, which includes written material from each of the classes, experts, workshops, and lectures. So you're always going to have something to return to if you need help or you want to refresh something. It's always something that you can have on hand that's personal for you. And really, the cost doesn't even begin to cover the wealth of knowledge that you're going to get that could potentially save you in the future from sexual health challenges. So make the commitment to prioritize your health. And even better, you will get lifetime access to the Partition Home of Kinky Wellness membership site, which currently holds my BDSM and kink e-learning along with 2 books. But just trust me, over time, I'm going to be adding to it. And right now, you get the chance to be one of the first people to take advantage of it. Investing $369 in your sexual health is an investment in yourself, which your future self will thank you for. And it really is worth every single penny. We will not disappoint you, and we will be with you every step of the way. But if you wait too long, know that the price is going to jump $200 to $569 next month. And come February, the final price will be $699. So take advantage of the early bird pricing and get your ticket today at thekinkywellnesssummit.com. The links will be in the bio. And just remember, the event is held over Zoom, and links will be sent out a few days before showtime. If you have any questions or concerns before purchasing, don't be afraid to shoot me a message at thepartition@outlook.com. I will be there to answer anything or address any concerns that you have. Again, that's thepartition@outlook.com. Remember, life is short and health is wealth, so it's time to take your sexual health seriously. As for Monday, we're going to be joined by the vibrant couple Ainsley Burrows and L'Oreal Noel of the Sweet Spot Burlesque. And together they lead an artistic revolution, redefining the boundaries of burlesque performance with a unique blend of sensuality, empowerment, and artistic expression. And we are all going to have a very candid conversation on the importance of empowerment through expression. So make sure you tune in on Monday for that. But that's it for me. Seriously, guys, don't miss this opportunity to take back control on your health and have your sexual health questions answered by professionals. Be sure to share this information with someone because you never know who needs this help. And if you want, you can follow me on Instagram at thepartition_life for more updates. But I will see you next week. Sending lots of love. And as always, stay kinky.